student Neil Taylor and senior Justin Wright Foreman, coach, an opening statement about tonight's game.
I just want to welcome Jaquil Taylor to the meeting. Tell you what, the way Jaquil's been playing, this shouldn't be the first time he's been in here. So we're but I mean, obviously a terrific win. I mean, it was. You just know it. You wake up in the morning, whenever you have the William Mary game, you just know it's going to be like it was today. You know, we're down, we were out. No, we weren't out, but we were, close to being out. We just would not. I just told the team this. I mean, this isn't just coach talk or cute phrases, but this team just has a will to win, and they have a refuse to lose mentality. And this team does want more, and that was our battle cry in the locker room there about our team. So I couldn't be more proud of these guys. We just kept battling. Tough team to play, tough team, especially with one day to prep because they do so many good things offensively. Tough team to prep. I said if they score I told the team at halftime, if they score 88 points, we're in trouble. They scored 87. We were lucky enough to get whatever we got, 93. Great performances from a lot of people, but Jaquil was incredible. His double-double, and almost had a double-double the other night, and he's just playing great basketball. So happy for him, so proud of him. But the guy to my left was not going to let us lose. I'm not saying anybody else wasn't doing the same thing, but number 3 was not going to let us lose the game.
Questions? Peter?
Justin, 48 points ties the school record. You also surpassed 2,000 points and surpassed Speedy Claxton's scoring total.
We did mention that in the locker room.
What is this?
It means a lot. It means a lot, especially to do it here at Hofstra. I just want to thank my coaches and guys like Stephen Gorchard for even just giving me a chance and believing in me. Speedy recruited me, and just to be able to surpass him is just incredible. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss of words right now.
You missed the layup at the end. You could have 50.
It was something. I knew I had it. I knew I had it, honestly.
The new scoreboard doesn't work in our favor all the time. He knew it, everybody else did.
Next question.
John.
Victoria.
With such a physical game, there were a lot of fouls on both sides, especially Nathan Knight on the other side. Late in the second half, trying to control him, what was that like, trying to at least slow him down?
You use the right word, trying, because we never did control him. He kind of did. He had 39 and whatever. And you know what? Like I felt like we couldn't touch him. They felt like they couldn't touch Justin, and so maybe it probably balanced out. Tough game to ref. I thought the guys did a good job. Didn't agree with every call, but I thought they did a good job. But yeah, he's a load. And the reason it's so hard to guard him is because you got to guard everybody else too, because they shoot the ball so well. So.
Jerry.
John, they've coached a lot of pretty good scores in your day. What is tonight's display in the second half rank what you've seen? And is there any point in that second half where it's a close game, obviously, so you can't get too carried away, but are you watching that, marveling in real time at what you're watching?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is, without thinking about hundreds of games, I can't think of a performance like that. And you know this, Jerry, I don't know if everybody does. I was lucky enough to be an assistant coach for a guy that's the 3rd all-time leading scorer in the history of the game. A guy named Lionel Simmons who scored 3,000 points. He never did this. He never did this. He scored 3,200 points. He'll never get past because when you start scoring a lot of points, you leave early and go to the NBA. But no, he never did this. And I coached 2 guys that led the country in scoring. They never did this. And in such a big moment. Like I said in the locker room, it wasn't just getting the 48. Every bucket was hard. There was no breakaway layups, So it was an incredible. You as you're coaching, you try not to also be in awe.
Justin, was there a conversation with Speedy after the game? And
I just gave him a hug. I just gave him a hug. And I told him before the game. I said, I'm gonna pass you. I told him, and I just gave him a hug and just said thank you. That was it.
Hi, Justin. How do you sort of balance, you guys were down for much of the game. How do you balance maybe trying to get your teammates involved versus just saying, you know what, give me the ball, I'm going to take over. And is this maybe the most you've ever, been feeling it?
Probably. It just comes with my coaches and my teammates just believing in me and, just trusting me with the ball in my hands. That's really it. And I couldn't ask for anything else. And just them believing in me and trusting me and my abilities and just being the person I am. And, Joe and everybody else just telling me, like, keep going. So I couldn't ask for any better teammates and any better coaching staff.
Jaquil, adding on what Coach was saying about Knight, just how much of a handful is that guy? I think he had 8 N1s in the game.
Well, just say it's not easy. It was very hard. He's a very good player. He's very talented. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I was just trying to do the best I could.
So what do you try to do against a guy like that?
Well, with a guy like that, you gotta make him shoot more shots than make. That's the best way to put it. I mean, it ain't turn out my favor, but that's with a guy like that, that's what you gotta do. You gotta make it as hard for him as possible.
It's graduate student smartness right there.
Coach, Shaquille was in foul trouble early. How do you as a coach, especially when some of the calls weren't going your way, sort of rally the team around it and sort of just continue to stay focused?
Yeah, I mean, it's next man up. I mean, Danny didn't, the numbers don't show it, but I thought Danny did a pretty decent job of jumping in there when we needed him, and Jalen, and I thought Stafford Chouart, he played 10 minutes, but he had a big stick back. When Tariq got fouls and Justin got fouls, we weren't good in the first half, but we had to play most of the first half without Justin and Tariq.
Justin, you and Nathan were both 16 for 24 tonight. Did you take it upon yourself to look across and see what he was doing and feel like you just had to give that to your team in the same way?
No, I just knew I had to bring my energy. That's really what it was. I felt like our energy was down, and I came in the huddle. I was like, our energy's way low. We're not even playing real basketball right now. And in the second half, that's when everybody started turning off. We just had to stay optimistic, and that's what we did. We came out with a W.
Justin, 32 in the second half alone. What kind of clicked for you coming out of the locker room?
I just seen that we were down, and like I said, my teammates just kept playing the whole time, and coach just trusted me with the ball. Shots just so happened to fall, and it turned out to be a good night.
Coach, I know we spoke before the game how you were excited for a crowd like it was today. How did you feel that the response was, especially in the second half once Justin got going?
I'll tell you what, the crowd won the game for us. They were unbelievable. The student section was terrific. Everybody here was terrific. I'm probably making a mistake by doing this, but is it okay to recognize the baseball team a little bit? Because the baseball team was unbelievable. They had like 40 strong here, and they got everybody going. So it was great. And I'm going to say this kiddingly, but we live in a day and age where college students aren't supposed to drink. Back in the day, they'd come, they'd be all beard up, and everybody would be crazy. So that was just genuine. That was genuine energy right there from these people. It was good. It was good sober energy. But it was. But they played a big role in it, and kudos to Rick Cole, J.R. Tinian, Stephen Gorchov is always, Chrissy Arnone, Mike Neely. I mean, what they've done to generate the enthusiasm and the spirit. We just, the only thing I got to say is we just motivated us in a negative way. We just couldn't let them leave unhappy. We just had to do a good job and not let them leave unhappy.
Shaquille, you had a double-double offensively today. What was clicking for you?
I'm sorry.
What was clicking for you offensively today, especially in that first half?
Well, it was really just do what my team needed me to do. And then if I got the ball, to shoot the ball, score. If I'm not open, then try to create for someone else. That's pretty much it.
All right, Coach, you guys are now up to 21-4, and you're 11-1 in CAA play. How do you sort of stay in the moment and take it game by game and not look to, man, we haven't been in the tournament since 2001, I believe, and not sort of think ahead to the big, crazy picture?
It's actually easy to do that because we haven't been in the tournament for a long time. It's easy to do this because you just got to go one game at a time. I mean, we just have to play good basketball, keep trying to get better. We want our best basketball to be ahead of us, not behind us. We know how tough it's going. We got one of our toughest road trips coming up this week, Charleston at Wilmington. So, Wilmington's been a house of horrors for us, and Charleston's always good on the road. So, we know we have to keep getting better, and really, we do take it one game at a time.
Shaquille, what is Justin like in the locker room and in the huddles? And what does he do to get you guys going in those moments where you sort of find yourselves flat?
Well, like he said before, it's normally just bringing his energy, and he's very encouraging. That's why I thought when you're positive, it just brings more positive energy. So by him being positive helps us all stay positive, and that helps us go.
And coming from Purdue, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it compare to guys at that level?
Well, it's really not much different in my opinion. I really think that positive vibes only, that translates at every level. If you're positive, then your team's be positive. If your team's negative, then things go downhill. And what he does, be positive, helps us all be positive, and just helps us all go up from there.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.